In this video, we will go over two types of mixture problems. This will be the first one. So you want to make chocolate milk using pure chocolate syrup and milk. You want the solution to be 20% chocolate syrup, and you will use 8 ounces of milk. And so the question is, how much chocolate syrup must you add to the 8 ounces of milk in order to have the solution be 20% chocolate syrup? And so if you want to pause the video here and attempt this problem, feel free. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to put on the top chocolate syrup divided by our total solution. We have 8 ounces of milk plus chocolate syrup because our total is milk and chocolate syrup. And this is equal to 0.2 because we want chocolate syrup divided by total solution to be 20%. And so now let's just do some multiplication. So chocolate syrup is equal to, I'm going to do some cross multiplication. So 0.2 times 8 plus 0.2 times CS. CS is for chocolate syrup. And so now we have chocolate syrup is equal to 1.6 plus 0.2 chocolate syrup. Move the chocolate syrup over to the left and we would get 0.8 chocolate syrup is equal to 1.6. And so now we isolate chocolate syrup. So that's going to equal 1.6 divided by 0.8. And you could say multiply numerator and denominator by 10 and you would get 16 divided by 8. And so you have 2. And so we need to add 2 ounces of chocolate syrup. Now, does this make sense? So if we think the numerator is chocolate syrup, and that's 2 ounces, the denominator is the total solution. So you have your 2 ounces of chocolate syrup plus the 8 ounces of milk. And so 2 divided by 10 times 100% would give us 20%. And so it's correct. Okay, now this is a second problem. So you want to make a solution to be 8% HCl. You use 30 mils of 4% HCl, and you have another solution of HCl, which is 10%. And so you want to determine how much of the 10% HCl must be added in order to make the solution be 8% HCl. And so if you want to pause the video here and attempt this problem, feel free. So right now I use 30 mils of 4% HCl, and I need to add an unknown quantity of 10% HCl in order to make my total solution 8%. And my total solution will contain the 30 mils we use for 4% plus the added amount, plus X. And so this is what we get. So 4% is equal to 0.04, and 10% is equal to 0.1, and 8% is equal to 0.08. Now we do some multiplication. So 30 times 0.04 is 1.2, and then we have 0.1 times x is 0.1x, and then 0.08 times 30 is 2.4, plus 0.08 times x is going to be plus 0.08x. So let's isolate the x. So you move the x over to the left and you move the 1.2 over to the right. And so we would get 0.02x is equal to 1.2. Now I need to isolate x, and so I divide by 0.02, divide by 0.02. And so we would get 1.2 divided by 0.02. To make the math easier, if I multiply the numerator and denominator by 100 each, that's allowed because 100 divided by 100 is 1. And so 1.2 times 100 is 120, and 0.02 times 100 is 2. So we would need 60 mils of 10% HCl that would need to be added. Now, does this make sense? Let's check. So we started off with 4% HCl, so 4% times 30 mils. Plus, now we're saying that we need to add 60 mils of 10%. So plus 10% times 60 is equal to. So now what is our total solution? We have 30 mils and we have 60 mils. So our total volume is 90 mils is equal to 0.08. I want to verify that the left-hand side and the right-hand side is equal. So 0.04 times 30 is 1.2, 0.1 times 60 is 6, and 0.08 times 90 is 7.2. 1.2 plus 6 is 7.2, which is equal to 7.2. And so it is correct. And that's all we need to do for these types of problems.